I'm frustrated with the first half, to be honest. I think that, listen, we're coming to Arsenal. They're a really good team, strengthened from last year, more than a really good team. It's away from home. Lots of our team still getting a bit up to speed, if I'm being honest. And, it was always going to be a tough challenge, but I just sort of half-time questioned ourselves in terms of competing really and backing ourselves in the duels. You know, if they dominated, they had territory, and we were always going to have to play that sort of mid to low block and sort of fast attack game, which we had a lot of success from the end of last season. What we didn't do quite right was in the duels compete strong enough and show enough quality on the turnovers. Like I said, Arsenal are excellent, but the reality is we've had a real chance in open play in the first half with Brennan, and although they're brilliant finishes from the Arsenal boys, you always look at it from your own point of view and you could have done so much better. And what they are, they're not defending second and third phases from corners. So for all of the territory and play that they had, first half, they didn't create a load of chances where Matt's had to make big saves or blocks on lines and things like that. It was in the end, we just didn't defend the second and third phases of corners. We made a couple of individual mistakes around it. Second half, we did compete more and we showed a bit more quality and belief that we belong at this level. You know, Anthony's done great, Taiwo's done great, and it then leaves a bit of a feeling of what might have been in a game that was really, really tough, and Arsenal are excellent. So I only look internal. Nobody wants to accept defeat. That's certainly me. But at the same time, you've got to look at it and go, whether you're playing Arsenal away or another game somewhere else, sometimes it starts and ends with how much you compete.
You touched on it there, Anthony Elanga. He seemed like a real bright spot when he came on. You really impressed with him. Maybe he gets to start next game as a result.
Well, we'll see the young player that we're growing into our model. Like I said, Brennan's not ready. Brennan's only trained 10 days in pre-season. He's probably played too many minutes actually for maybe what is normal for what he's done last week in Frankfurt and today. Olarena's not completely match fit. So he came in pretty late and is getting up to speed. Taiwo was only available for 20 minutes. He's only been back training a couple of days. Musa was the same on the bench. So even though these players were here and involved today, they weren't sort of ready to play full games. But for T to come on and get them, I don't even know what it was, 20 odd minutes and get a goal and look a threat would be great. Anthony the same, different circumstances, young player. But we're really happy with him. We're looking forward to working with him. We're less is more with him at the moment. I don't mean in game time, I mean in information, because we want him to settle on such a big move for him. But moments like that will be good for him, of course.
Steve, the fact you were,
John.
The fact you were able to kind of hang in there despite maybe not being your best in the first half and then make it difficult for them and stay in your shape. I mean, it did seem to be there's a maturity about that performance compared to maybe a year ago.
Well, for sure, it was a similar game last year. We were only 1-0 down, but the game looked similar and we ended up being 5-0. And we did have some moments like that last year. And I did say to the guys half time, it was a massive mentality test. And you never know, which nearly it became that. So I will always look deeper than the result because that's my job, and that is something that we can reflect on and go, second half you did all right at that, is sticking to the plan, sticking to the task, not giving up, and trying to get back into it. In was still a really tough second half. So yeah, we I won't lose sight of that. But I'm still sitting there. We've lost the football match, and in the end, that's what you want to do, or draw.
Mondays.